One Step from Eden is a fast-paced deck-building roguelike where you liberate the locals from life with as much Magitech firepower as you can muster on the road trip of a lifetime. Embark to Eden, the last place on Earth free from the ravages of the apocalypse, and traverse diverse lands such as rock, forest, ruins, and Arctic. Encounter eccentric survivors who play border patrol and kill on sight almost as fast as you do. This game is jam-packed with gorgeous pixel art, punchy sound design, incredible music, and more references than a well-made Wikipedia page. This game is also the kind of difficult and intense that makes your brain scan look like a rave. If all this sounds appealing to you, then allow me to quickly and accurately explain everything there is to know about One Step from Eden. You play as Saffron, a military scientist and probably war criminal on her search for the handful of magic nukes she misplaced. However, Saffron is just one of 8 colorful characters that are also either probably or definitely war criminals. Plan your blood-soaked route to Eden with an aesthetically pleasing map of 3 converging and diverging routes between various points of interest, such as hostage situations, dishonest hostage situations, and more hostage situations. Why are they everywhere? These hostage encounters take place on 2 opposing 4x4 tile grids that dictate everything about existence. The power of sleek and futuristic geometry limits everything from characters, structures, and even spells to the tiles on this grid. Players and enemies aren't allowed onto the opposite side of the board, except when they are, but structures and spells can move freely across this border. Speaking of spells, there are 200 in the game, each one categorized under the in-universe corporation that made them. These categories also loosely define what the spells within want to do, such as write smutty fanfiction or open Twitter. After committing sufficient murder, you will be offered a choice between 3 spells to add to your deck, of which you may select one. What's that? You want deck building advice? No clue, couldn't tell ya. That's the fun of the game, so use your brain. If you don't have a brain, remove every spell in your deck and just use your character's weapon, or don't even touch your build. The game is so fair and balanced that beating it without taking any extra spells or artifacts is an inbuilt achievement. Along with those 200 spellerinos, the game also comes with 100 artifacts. Just like spells, when you commit sufficient murder, you'll be given a delicious artifact spread to sample. These passive buffs are either useless or busted depending on your deck, so still exactly like spells. But don't get too excited, because to use the juiciest spells and artifacts you need to unlock them. All you gotta do is play the game and you'll eventually farm enough levels to hit all 50 Spartifact unlocks. As for characters, loadouts, and skins, those have their own special unlock conditions. For characters, beat them as a boss in World 3 or later. For secondary loadouts, finish the game's neutral ending. For skins, farm achievements, or complete one of 2 of 3 endings in the game: neutral, pacifist, and genocide. How do you get them? Simple. Either spare or kill every boss you come across. Spare them for a heal and the occasional helpful cameo on your quest, or kill them and loot their corpse. Just like the endings reference the silly haha funny game, spells and artifacts are also references. If there's flavor text, it's a reference. Has a name, that's a reference. Character exists, reference. Achievement, reference. Game exists, reference. But that's not a bad thing. The audiovisual experience of this game is a pure work of art, with every type of design harmoniously converging on a futuristic, geometry-inspired brain blast of an aesthetic. The game is so beautiful you won't want to put it down, but you will, in a fit of blind rage as you tear your keyboard from your desktop and hurl it across the room. Cause this game comes at you hard and fast like a baseball in your peripheral vision, and Lord knows you'll never be the same after that major concussion. But when you overcome the blunt force trauma that is this game's difficulty curve, a whole new world awaits your new fantastic point of view. This is One Step from Eden. Thank you so much for watching. This took me 2 weeks to make, so if you want to see more like this, or just support me, do the YouTube stuff, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Hedonistic out.